Major Democrats are souring on Joe Biden. In fact, Bill Maher, who he's sometimes unorthodox with the left, but he's generally a reliable center-left guy. He just came out on his show and he said that not only is Biden messing up, Trump is actually right when he talks about education.
He says under his administration, his next one, schools will teach students to love their country, not to hate their country like they're taught now. I got to say, this one doesn't bother me so much. Because I think this is what I see when I see kids demonstrating, these progressives demonstrating for Hamas, the most illiberal people in the world, that, oh good, we're going to give America its comeuppance, America. They kind of have been indoctrinated this way. And Chuck Schumer made a speech this week. He said anti-Semitism is a 5-alarm fire that must be extinguished. This is the highest-ranking Jewish politician we've ever had in this country. He talked about when Jewish people hear chants like from the river to the sea. Do you understand that means wipe us out by any means necessary?
Trump is right when he says that the schools teach people to hate America. That's obviously true. Obviously true. Now, what does this mean for us? Does this mean that Bill Maher is a right-wing Republican now? No, he's not. Does it mean that the right should suck up to Bill Maher as we sometimes do? No, I don't think we should do that. Bill Maher is the perfect mainstream center-left guy. He's a great example of that guy. And so the use of Bill Maher for Republican political purposes is as a barometer. And the Bill Maher barometer reading here is telling us something that a lot of us have seen for years at this point, which is that the education issue is great for Republicans. The Chamber of Commerce types, the squishes, the forget about social issues types, they don't want to talk about that. Oh no, just leave it to the parents and the local communities and let's not talk about what's being taught in the schools. Let's not talk about the ideologies foisted on little kids. Let's just ignore that. No. Bill Maher is saying, man, these schools, they're teaching kids to hate America. What's wrong with these guys? Yeah. The education issue got Glenn Youngkin elected in Virginia. It was related to the in education issue, but it got Glenn Youngkin elected. That education issue was one of the biggest drivers to get Ron DeSantis reelected in Florida. Ron DeSantis going in, taking over a school, a big lib school, New College of Florida, going in, hostile takeover, filling it up with conservatives, changing the curriculum so it stopped teaching anti-American nonsense and started being a serious educational institution. Great, love it. Why? Why is this such a good issue? Because everyone has kids that are in some kind of schooling or another. Because during COVID, parents for the first time saw the kind of nonsense their kids were being taught, which led to a huge spike in homeschooling. Because the left has turned parents into a unified political group for the first time ever. It's a great issue. Any Republican who wants to win needs to run on this issue. It appeals to so many people. This issue appeals to suburban moms in the Midwest. It appeals to recent Muslim immigrants in Dearborn, Michigan. No one wants their kids to be taught this lunacy in schools. Great issue. It even appeals to Bill Maher. Right now, go to shopbeam.com/Knowles. Are you struggling to sleep at night? Did you know that poor sleep can cause weight gain, mood issues, poor mental health, and lowered productivity? Sleep is the foundation of our mental and physical health and performance. You must have a consistent nighttime routine to function at your best. If you are struggling with sleep, you got to check out Beam. Beam is designed to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. Beam's Dream Powder contains a powerful, all-natural blend of ingredients, including magnesium L-theanine. They sent some Dream Powder to the studio for our team to try, and everyone says that Beam is helping them fall asleep and stay asleep. Unlike regular sleeping pills that will make you wake up feeling groggy, Beam helps you wake up refreshed. Just mix Beam Dream into hot water or milk, stir or froth, and enjoy before bedtime. Today, our listeners can get a special discount on Beam's delicious Dream Powder, their best-selling hot cocoa for sleep with no added sugar. Now available in delicious flavors like cinnamon cocoa and chocolate peanut butter. Better sleep has never tasted better. Try Beam's best-selling Dream Powder. Take advantage of their biggest sale of the year. Get up to 50% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/Knowles. Discount is auto-applied at checkout. No code necessary. Shopbeam, BEAM.com/Knowles, Knowles, for up to 50% off today. Right now, go to expressvpn.com/Knowles. The Advent season is a time of joy, gratitude, and reflection. In the midst of the festivities, consider taking a moment to reflect on the digital footprint that accompanies you. Think about all the information on your phone, your searches, your location, websites you shop at, and more. Companies can legally gather this information and sell it for profit. That is why you need to do what I do and trust ExpressVPN to protect your private data. ExpressVPN is an app on your phone and computer. It encrypts all of your online traffic so your data stay private. If you think incognito windows will stop people from tracking your online activity, read the fine print that appears when you start browsing in incognito mode. It says that your activity might still be visible to your employer, your school, or your internet service provider. Without ExpressVPN, every site you visit could be logged by the administrator of that network. I love ExpressVPN because I'm a big Luddite, and it's super easy to use. The app has one button. Once you turn it on, you are protected from prying eyes. The Daily Wire has partnered with ExpressVPN to get you a special Christmas offer. Go to expressvpn.com/Knowles, Knowles, and get 3 extra months for free. That is expressvpn.com/Knowles, expressvpn.com/Knowles to learn more. Now, speaking of Bill Maher, on a different episode of his show, Roseanne Barr, who I think I can now refer to as my colleague, because that's pretty great. I want to put that in my Twitter bio. Colleague of Roseanne Barr, because Roseanne is going to be the voice in our show Bircham, Mr. Bircham, Adam Carolla's cartoon that we're producing here at the Daily Wire. That is absolutely terrific. I've seen the pilot. It's amazing. So Roseanne goes on Bill Maher's show, and she makes a pretty weighty accusation about him.
No wonder I don't remember this.
No, you blocked it out, MKUltra.
Who's that?
That's the mind control program you're under, Bill.
MKUltra?
Yeah.
So who's Klaus Schwab?
The head of the WEF.
What's that?
Google it.
Love Roseanne. She's great. Google it. Now, people are looking at this clip and saying, man, Roseanne's crazy, isn't she? She's always been a little crazy. She said she's a little crazy. You know, most comedians are. Here, though, Roseanne doesn't really sound like the crazy one to me. Roseanne comes out, she says, Bill, you're under an MKUltra mind control program. MKUltra was that program of the CIA to try to control people's minds. It's also my preferred nickname. I'm going to rename my show MKUltra. I think that's really great. Okay, that's a big, crazy, wild accusation. But the crazier thing is, Bill says he doesn't know what it is. He's never heard of MKUltra. MKUltra, of all of the nefarious CIA operations over the years, Operation Mockingbird, all Northwoods, right, all the rest of them, MKUltra is by far the most prominent, well-known program. Bill Maher is seriously saying he's never heard of MKUltra? Then she goes, she cuts in later in the interview, she's talking about the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab. Everyone's heard of Klaus Schwab. Not everyone. There are plenty of people who have never heard of Klaus Schwab. But anyone who pays attention to political news at all has heard of Klaus Schwab. Bill Maher has been doing a political news and commentary and comedy show for 30 years now? In some form or another. He's never heard of Klaus Schwab. And then she clarifies. She says, from the WEF, the World Economic Forum. And he says, what's that? He's never heard of the World Economic Forum? What's going on here? Is Bill Maher actually MKUltra'd? I don't know. What does it even mean to be MKUltra'd? Does it mean you're just a super fan of the show? I don't know. But don't tell me Roseanne's the crazy one in that interview. I assume Bill is just playing dumb. If he's really never heard of those things, well, strange. Maybe he's under some mind control. Man, what a great clip that was. Now, hey, hold up. Ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.